Paynter is the first away. Mike Smith sending him early on. Unstoppable You is also asked for speed as they move for the first turn. And Maya Donis and Optimizer's up and on the pace today. Union Rags in behind them, running along in fifth. And then it's Dullahan who settles in sixth place early on. Adigan to his inside is now seventh. Then it's 5:16 Ravella's Boy, Guiana Star Dweej, and last early on here is Street Life. So just as he did with Bodemeister in the Derby and the Preakness, Mike Smith has now sent Paynter to the lead. Paynter is the leader by a length and a half. Optimizer in an unusual spot for him. He's now second, up close to the pace today. Unstoppable You runs along in third place. Maya Donis is rating along in fourth. And then it's Union Rags. The trouble-prone Union Rags is still on the inside. At this point in the Derby, he was 20 lengths off the lead. Now he's only 5.5 off the lead. Then Guiana Star Dweej, followed by 5:16. Then Adigan down toward the inside. Ravella's Boy. Long-legged Dullahan has only one horse beaten at this point. That is stretch running Street Life. The opening half mile was 49 1/5 seconds. A pace that's very reasonable here. And so it's Paynter in front here, in control, in the hands of Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith. Unstoppable You now is coming after him midway down the backstretch run. Optimizer 3 lengths from the lead. Union Rags rides the rails fourth here with 5 furlongs to go. Maya Donis acts to pick it up. And then it is Adigan, Ravella's Boy. Dullahan down on the fence, asks for more run. 9 lengths for the lead. 4 furlongs left in the Belmont. The mile was up in 1:38 flat. And Paynter is trying to do it here, wire to wire. Unstoppable You. Maya Donis is taking a run for the lead. Adigan takes to the outside. Union Rags is still only 3 from the front as they move toward the top of the stretch. And Dullahan is starting to uncoil that long stride of his, but he still has a lot to do. He's 6 lengths behind Paynter as the field turns for home. Unstoppable You. Adigan there on the outside, and Union Rags is fourth on the rail, just 2.5 lengths from the lead with 1 furlong to go. Paynter is still there. Smith imploring him for 1 more furlong, and here comes Union Rags unleashing a final furious rally to win the Belmont Stakes by a nose over Paynter.
As the biggest price on the board. It's the 45th running of the Grade 1 $1 million Haskell Invitational. You can watch it only on TVG.
They're off in the Haskell. And Gemologist goes right to the front, and Paynter got in some traffic early on. Paynter is second early. It's Gemologist. Paynter a little bit headstrong is going to have to go to the outside of him. And Handsome Mike is right there running in third. Nonios is fourth. Dullahan and Steel Case is well behind. So Paynter did not have the best of breaks, and that leaves Gemologist in front of him and on the inside of him as they move into the first turn. That first quarter was 23 4/5 seconds. Gemologist by a length and a half, with Paynter second on the outside and Nonios riding the rail in third. Handsome Mike is in fourth. He's 3 lengths off the lead. Dullahan's not far behind today. He's going to go up on the far outside. He's only 3 lengths behind, and he's moving up early. Steel Case is the trailer, well off the lead as they head up the backstretch through a half mile and an easy 48 seconds flat. It is Gemologist in front. Paynter on the outside is running in second. Nonios is third, and he's done on the rail. Dullahan and Handsome Mike are right together at the half-mile pole. They're just 2.5 lengths off the lead. Steel Case is the trailer. And now Gemologist is ridden for more by Javier Castellano. And Paynter draws even with him. They are nose to nose. The whip is out on Gemologist, and Paynter has taken the lead. Paynter is in front. He is getting away. Nonios swings up outside of Gemologist. The others are far behind. Handsome Mike is next. Steel Case starts to run on, and they're into the stretch. And Paynter is the leader. Nonios in with an upset chance in second, but Paynter has a 2-length lead in mid-stretch. Nonios, Steel Case takes third. It's Paynter with a powerhouse performance, and Bob Baffert has won the Haskell again. Paynter by 4 on the wire. It was Nonios second, Steel Case was third, and Handsome Mike was fourth.
Bob Baffert now a 6.
They're at the post. They're off. Fast start for Paynter from the inside. He goes for the front from Majestic City, and Charlie's Boy wins. Kate's Event comes away in third. Then DMK and Fly Lexus Fly, followed by Ashtar, and the trailer is Grand Berry. The comebacking Paynter is the leader up the backstretch, but he has pressure from Majestic City in second. Paynter's a neck in front. Majestic City is second by 2 lengths to DMK, who races third. Kate's Event and Fly Lexus Fly move as a team. They'll soon be third and fourth outside of DMK, and they're 4 from Paynter. Then comes Grand Berry, 6th at the rail with 5 lengths to make up. Then comes Charlie's Boy wins, passed by Ashtar, 3 furlongs left to run, and Paynter is the leader. It is Paynter, 3/4 of a length from Majestic City, who has made the favorite work throughout. Paynter leads now by a 1/2 length. Majestic City is second by a 1.5 lengths. Fly Lexus Fly is third, pretty much all in, and 3 from the front running Paynter. Then comes Ashtar and Kate's Event, top of the stretch, and Paynter is riding the rail, and now he's opening up. Paynter has put a 4-length lead on Majestic City in second. Fly Lexus Fly and Kate's Event, but Paynter is clear to the 16th pole, and he's running beautifully. Welcome back, big guy. Paynter comes to the wire, and he cruises to victory. Wow, good for you, Paynter. He won by 5. Majestic City second, close for third. Fly Lexus Fly and Kate's.
What he's been through and coming off the long layoff. Tremendous performance there. And these were the connections. There's Mr. Zayat and the group returning to a round of applause here as they're looking down the stretch. You can probably hear as they come down the stairs here, Mr. Zayat screaming power up Paynter, but it was a very emotional scene in the boxier area there through the stretch run.
And it continues down to the winner's circle as these very same connections walk down. The crowd gathered here that moved out to the track apron to watch Paynter's race have now greeted them as they come down the stairs with applause and cheers. And why not? Again, everyone familiar with Paynter breaking from post position 3 as our odds-on favorite.
And away they go to a perfect start in the San Diego Handicap. Battyman is fast, but so is Paynter, and here comes Chief Havoc. So 3 of them going to put the pressure on one another. They go quickly into the turn. Liaison taken back 4th. Kettlecorn second last, and Clubhouse Ride quite content to let the others go on early. Past the 7/8 they go, and Battyman out here now taking a stronghold, keen to go on as Battyman. Paynter is right there in the second spot. Then a gap of 2 lengths back to Chief Havoc in third. Liaison is 4th, 5 off the leaders. And then 3.5 further back, we have Kettlecorn and Clubhouse Ride. Taking slightly closer order now as they move down the backstretch. Battyman is clear by just under 2. Paynter nice and relaxed in second now. They've been followed by Chief Havoc. There goes Liaison getting closer. Liaison up to third. Clubhouse Ride and Kettlecorn the last 2, but they're only 5 off the leader now. In a little tight here was Chief Havoc. Into the turn they go, and Battyman the leader. Now Paynter is asked to go after him. On the far side, Liaison. In behind that, Chief Havoc is re-rallying. Clubhouse Ride is 4.5 off them, and then Kettlecorn. They're at the top of the lane. This big long shot, Battyman's game. Battyman finds more on the lead, but Paynter now comes to take him on. And here's Paynter and Battyman. Kettlecorn is unwinding from third. We're down to these 3 now. Homeward bound, huge run from the long shot, Battyman. The favourite Paynter gets the lead. Here comes Kettlecorn on the outside. Paynter, Kettlecorn. Kettlecorn wearing him down in fend. Paynter is all heart between them, and look at Battyman at the rail. But Kettlecorn's going to get there in a terrific finish. Kettlecorn won the San Diego. Kettlecorn to Paynter. Battyman a very game third. Then Chief Havoc, Liaison and Clubhouse Ride.
What a move by trainer John Sadler, opting out of the feature yesterday to take the Grade 2 San Diego.
More to go into the gate. Will take charge, has taken his spot, and here's Flat Out up to the outside stall, and they're all in line for America's richest horse race. They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. and Game On Dude had a good start this year. He is up and on the pace. Moreno's fast early, and Mucho Macho Man and Fort Larned are close too. Then it's Declaration of War. Paynter will take charge on the far outside. Palace Malice flat out, and Last Gunfighter as they go by us the first time. And Moreno is the leader, and Fort Larned and Game On Dude are right alongside. And they ran the first quarter in 23 and 2/5 seconds. It's a decent pace, and these three are across the track into the clubhouse turn. And then it's Declaration of War just to the inside of Mucho Macho Man, who's in 5th. 3 lengths to make up for Mucho Macho Man. Then Punter to the outside of Paynter. Palace Malice will take charge. Is only 5 lengths off the lead. The pace appears to be slowing, and the pack is closing in. Flat Out is next, and Last Gunfighter's only 10 from the top as they run up the backstretch of 46 1/2 mile. Fort Larned, last year's winner, on top on the outside of Moreno. Mike Smith and the Dude, 3rd on the outside. Then Declaration of War and Mucho Macho Man will take charge. Punter between horses. Paynter is on the rail, 5 lengths off the lead. Palace Malice and Flat Out are next, and Last Gunfighter is the trailer. And they went 3/4 of a mile in 1:10.1. And Fort Larned is the leader. And Game On Dude and Mucho Macho Man are alongside. And Palace Malice comes on too. Declaration of War is in it. Moreno has given way. Will take charge, and Flat Out are next. And Mucho Macho Man has taken the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. Game On Dude is all out. Cutting the corner is Fort Larned. Will take charge. Declaration of War coming too. A furlong to run. Mucho Macho Man. Declaration of War. Fort Larned on the inside. Mucho Macho Man has the lead close to home. Mucho Macho Man. Declaration of War will take charge of final man. Mucho Macho Man. He did it over. Will take charge. Then Declaration of War in a thrilling Breeders' Cup Classic.